Hi, my name is Esme of Wandering Star Planner. And here is my personal planner lineup for 2025. So I will start first with, isn't this a pretty backdrop? It was going to be my wall calendar. So it's called the 2025 Lunar Calendar. I found out about this through an astrologer named Sarah Furo. I hope I'm saying her last name right. And she is just a very interesting astrologer. You look her work up. But she was kind enough to actually trade me her moon calendar. Well, she contributes to it. I think it's a project of many people for some of my stickers. So that was a fun trade. But that is going to be my wall calendar. And then this is my everyday carry. So this cover is a Wonderland 222 planner purse. And then inside I have my new 2025 Wonderland 222 planner with some planner tabs also by Wonderland. I really like these tabs. They're so low profile, and they give you the option of, they have like the month and the number of the month. So anyways, I have this set up as everyday carry. I have my stickers in the back as always. And then I have set it up with my astrology chart stickers, transit stickers, to give me a nice overview of each month, as well as the calendar portion. So very excited about using that. And yes, this is my wallet too. Then, so I call this planner, this is my like survival planner. This is my, when things get very hectic and crazy and I don't have much time to be in my planner, if I can be in one planner, it's this. This holds my life together. Then I have my rings planner. This is my I'm thriving planner. Like, I really need a second planner to thrive. This is my planner where I can dream and plan and have fun and experiment, and I can take the pages in and out. So for many, many years, I would never have thought that a bound book planner would work for me because I thought that I needed to be able to take pages in and out. And I still do kind of need to thrive. But it's just, it's kind of working better for me now to have them separate so that I can know that I have my bases covered with this, and then know that I can have fun and dream and experiment with this. So, this is still, this is still sort of in process of being set up. I had a lot of fun this year scrapbooking old out-of-date astronomy books, which you can find for like pennies because the information, astronomers are discovering so much every single year. But that, yeah, you can find this. This is really one of my favorites. Anyways, I cut up, I have some new stuff to add for next year. So I haven't quite redone this yet, but it's basically going to be very similar for next year with like, you know, monthly spreads and calendar spreads and inserts and freebies and just having fun with it. I've also been having a lot of fun with the washi, like putting washi on the edges of my pages. And this year, what I'm allowing myself to do is just have blank pages, like not having to, like not needing an insert for everything, just having a bunch of blank pages I'm finding is actually really freeing and fun. So that is my thriving planner. Then I have this planner. So this is a half letter discount. And this is the planner that like I sell, my flagship planner. So course it opens to a blank page. Anyways, this is what the weekly spreads look like. And then the monthly spreads every month for 2025. This is new. I added a bi-wheel chart so you can track your transits. And then you have the monthly spread, and then the weeklies, which are vertical, which are really great for like tracking. If you're tracking anything with the moon, this is great. I put in .grid because I used to do a tarot card spread every day. So .grid helped me draw like the square of the tarot card. And it's just, this just worked for me for so long. And so now this planner is my teaching planner, basically. It's going to be my demo planner, my teaching planner. You will see it on this channel. I have some big dreams of what I would like to do for 2025. And I'm just gonna one foot in front of the other, one video after another, and see how far I can get. So stay tuned for that, especially if you are interested in tracking your transits or learning more about astrology. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Then that's the core of my system. These two I will get into, but these two are additions. If I wasn't really into planners, I probably wouldn't, they wouldn't look as they do. So this cover is a cover I've had for a few years and I really love it. I love finding reasons to use it. It's going to house my journal this year. And I'm journaling in Astrology, and this is for like longer journaling or less kind of like idea journaling, processing journaling, when I want to just sit down and journal, as opposed to my everyday carry, which is more kind of like on the go and moon journaling, as in like I want to remember what this moment in time felt like. In my head it makes sense. I don't think it makes a lot of sense when I say it, but in my head it makes a lot of sense. And this is obviously like a lot more pages, so I can have the freedom to just go. I will say journaling in Astrology is pretty new to me, that's like recent over the past few years. Before that, I journaled in these books. These are like the least fancy notebooks ever. It's like a little bit bigger than B6 size, a little bit smaller than half letter. It's just like whatever size Staples wanted to call it, and it's just a single subject notebook. I used these for over 10 years of journaling, and I used to go through like one notebook a month, basically, on average. So if I was still writing that much, there's no way Astrology would work for me. But because writing is more of a luxury right now for me, just time-wise, I like it to feel kind of like a luxury, and Astrology definitely feels like a luxury. I will mention this cover is really beautiful. It's from a shop called Apple Pig Leather Arts on Etsy. So Apple Pig, it's made by a guy named Ting, and it is so pretty. It's one of my favorite things. It is really bulky and it's really heavy. The bulkiness is kind of useful because it fits a lot in it. Like you could kind of like use it almost as a like pencil pen case, fitting all the, notepads or whatever with your planner. Like it kind of holds everything, which is really cool. It's actually big enough to hold 2 full-size Astrology notebooks. I've tried it. It's also big enough to hold like a mini Happy Planner size book. I had a little mini disc-bound book in here earlier this year, but I wasn't really using it, so I took it out. And it's just going to go back to being my journal cover. But if I do take my journal out of the house, I just slip it out of this cover because this cover is it's just so bulky. And I have so much that I have to carry every day anyways. And then lastly, this little pocket Filofax, I set it up with the months And I just gave a few blank pages for each month. I can add more if I need. I just really like this, and I've been wanting to try having a separate planner for finances, and I think that the small pages feel somehow easier to use and easier to keep clear and simple. So I think when I'm trying to separate out the finances of my Etsy shop and astrology stuff from the other bigger picture finances, I think just having a little book and a little place where I can record that stuff and it can all be together. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna try it. And this planner is really, really cute. So, you know, no harm if it doesn't work, but it's just, it makes me happy to be able to use a little planner for something. And numbers, I'm like, numbers are short. They will fit. Because I'm notoriously long-winded, and I have big, messy handwriting, and usually pocket size is something that hasn't worked for me in the past. So we'll see. It'll be an experiment in 2025 to see if that changes. All right, so that is my system. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can buy my planners on Etsy. I sell inserts and spiral bound versions of this planner. And I also sell stickers and a bunch of stuff. I also have a whole lot of freebies on Patreon. So if you find my Patreon, you will find access to like a whole library of freebies about planning and astrology. All right, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.